Hello and welcome to our new lecture, that is Introduction to Models in SAP Analytics Cloud, Planning versus Analytic Models. We know there are two major types of models in SAP Analytics Cloud, that is Planning and Analytic. So let's move on. First of all, let's discuss what are models. Models are comprised of dimension and measure and represent a specific subset of data. For example, sales, production, financial, shipping, etc. Models are the primary data source for SAP Analytics Cloud stories. In SAP Analytics Cloud, there are two styles of model as we discussed earlier. So, we can also found models as the main source for creating our stories, and we can also say that models are the subset of any data if we apply some filter on some specific type of data, and if we mold our data into some specific design, into a specific requirement of business, so then we create models. So let's move on. First of all, we will discuss analytic models. An analytic model is used strictly for read-only data, that is for reporting and analysis. A data dimension, a date dimension is available but is not required, and you can remove it from the model during the design stage. Why is the date dimension optional? One scenario is that model represent only current data, because user know that data is always current. There is no need for a date dimension. As we can see in the screen, there is an option in the properties of every model, in the general setting of every model, and where we can choose the model type. If it is planning, we set the planning. If it is and the analytic, it will show the analytic. Let's move on. So our next model type is a planning model. Planning model are pre-configured with required dimension for date and version. These dimensions are required because planning activities are dictated by time frame, and the planning numbers are intended for different purposes: budget, forecast, and planning. Planning model offers support for security features at both the model level and the dimension level, which means it has a vast security feature, and so then we can easily apply for any sort of planning. The rights which have a particular user will only have the data which he is concerned about. So we can also handle very easily in the planning model types.